everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome back to another episode of Tech Review 2000, where today I'll be reviewing the C922 Pro Logitech Webcam. Before I do so though, please smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and comment your ideas and critiques in the comments below. Now, let's review the Logitech C922 Pro Webcam. So on first glance, the box is pretty nice. It did get kind of damaged in the mail, as you can see, so I can't really give a review on the box, but that's not really important anyways, so let's just see what's inside. Okay, so here's what came inside the box. I don't need this either. On first glance, I feel the camera and the tripod that it came with is built extremely well. I'm absolutely astonished by how good the quality or the build quality of both these items are. I feel like Logitech did an extremely good job, and I've never seen a webcam with better build quality. I do have this to compare with another webcam, as I bought another webcam a couple years ago from Logitech, and the quality or the build quality is nowhere near as good as the build quality of this camera. So without further ado, let's go test out the camera and see how good it is. So I'll be putting this review or test into two different categories. The first category I'll be testing for is video quality. This is fairly obvious, as the camera has to have a very good video quality to be able to, pass my test. The second thing I'll be testing for is the microphone quality. This is also a crucial aspect for a streaming camera to have, as you want to have the best audio possible when on, let's say, a live meeting. So I'll first be setting this up, and well, let's see how it performs. So now I've got the camera all set up, and well, it was really a very easy setup process. It only took me about 5 minutes to read the instructions and set the camera up, so I feel like this is not a big hassle to set up, and anybody who would like a camera can get the setup in 5 minutes. So let's test how good the video quality is. So I'm starting a recording right now, and from now on you should be seeing the difference in this camera and the camera that I'm actually recording on. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think Logitech webcam is better, or the camera that I'm normally recording on is better? Looking at the live feed, I don't really like how this camera looks, and I think that's because the camera is overexposed or over whitened to make you look like you're in a studio environment when you're not. But since I have two giant 100-watt LED studio lights right in front of me, I can't really. This thing really just looks kind of overexposed, and to be honest, I don't like how it looks. So I'll point it around my studio to see maybe if it will look a bit more normal. Doesn't seem like it is. It still looks kind of overexposed looking at the live footage. Here are my two studio lights. So they're pretty big studio lights. And I'm also noticing kind of like a rolling shutter maybe when I'm moving it around. So kind of sorry for getting you guys dizzy if I did there, but I just don't really like how this camera is performing right now. So, well, let's test the microphone and let's see if the microphone is any better. So I'm going to be making a comparison between the microphone that's in the Logitech camera and the microphone that I normally record all my videos on. Right now, you are listening to the microphone that I normally record all my videos on, and right now you are listening through the Logitech webcam microphone. Which one do you think is better, the Logitech webcam microphone or the microphone that I normally record on in my normal videos? So after listening to both of the audio clips on high fidelity speakers, I can conclude that I'm actually pretty impressed with how the Logitech camera recorded its audio. However, I can still say that it was nowhere near as good as the studio microphone, but that's pretty expected, as this is a cheap little webcam. Now I'll be presenting the 3 pros and 3 cons that I have discovered about this camera after using it, testing it, and playing with it for 2 hours. The first thing I really like about this camera is the build quality. This is something I said at the beginning of this video, and I'll say it again right now because I really want to emphasize how good the build quality is of this camera, and the fact that Logitech did not cheap out on any cheap plastic or light metals. The second thing I really enjoy about this camera is the microphone. I feel like for the price, this camera has an extremely good microphone, and well, it's just one of the highlights about this camera. The last thing I really enjoy about this camera is the tripod. Now this is probably something that I enjoy the most about this camera, despite being probably the cheapest, because instead of having to tape your camera to the wall if you don't have, let's say, a studio or a different tripod, or having to put it on your computer with no versatility at all, I feel like having it on a tripod really just makes your experience that much better. Now for the things that I do not like about this camera, I feel like the camera is overexposed. I mean, that's just me, but I really feel like the camera could have a little bit better control over the exposure, and if Logitech incorporated that into the camera, I feel like the camera would be much better. The second thing is very similar to the first, in which I really think that this camera is too white. I think that it is like a beauty thing or something like that, but I feel like it's just recording everything with like a white layer over it. Now, this might be good when you don't have studio lights, but I feel like most people who would buy this would have a small studio, or at least a light that would be in front of them, and to have everything look white like that, I just don't think is very preferable. The last thing I do not like about this camera is it kind of has like a small rolling shutter. When I twisted the camera around, I felt like it had a rolling shutter, which probably doesn't matter since this is not like an action camera, but still, I would rather Logitech fix that problem. In conclusion, you may be asking yourself, should I buy the Logitech webcam? And my answer to that is yes. Go ahead, spend your money. You should 100% buy the Logitech webcam. That is if you're okay with a digital white film in front of everything you film and kind of, overexposed footage. But those are kind of minor issues and won't really be noticed when you're streaming, so I feel like this is a definite buy for me. Guys, thank you so much for watching this whole entire video, and I really hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. If you did, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment your critiques and ideas in the comments below. If we get to 30 likes by the end of 3 weeks, I'll be dropping this pair of Beats headphones from 300 feet in the air, and these headphones will be completely obliterated. So if you would like to see that happen, please like this video and subscribe to this channel so you do not miss out. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have an awesome day. So I'll be presenting you the three... Oh, no, this... What? I will be presenting you the 3 pros and 3 cons that I have found about this camera in 2 hours. So this is what I think about the camera. Why can't you say it? Why can't you say it, dude? Why? Why? Why?